What do you guys think about my version of the Donald Trump? Check it out. USA! USA! Let's go! That's what I like. I'm proud to be a great American champion. I'm proud to be a Christian American champion.
This nation is going to suffer, okay? And it's going to suffer not just economically. That's going to smash everybody. Elon Musk.
Yeah, this was the nastiest, most misogynistic campaign. He ended by calling Nancy Pelosi a bitch. J.D. Vance called Kamala Harris garbage. It's...
So this is the rise of bro culture.
You write, you most likely are feeling fear, trepidation, anxiety, burning pain in the middle of your gut that says things are going to get nasty. You are correct in those emotions as well. So I'll give you till the end of this article to feel all those things and then get on with the program. At the end, I want you to have a deep sobbing cry. Then I want you to stand up, get a hot beverage, commit yourself to not surrendering all that you presently feel. Hold in your heart. Trust me, I'm a widower, and your psychological well-being demands it. Your family will look to you. Your friends will lean on you for the stalwartness you need to develop pronto. And as a sailor would, you wrote, it's easy to surrender in a storm, to pass under the waves and slowly die inside. It is easier not to engage, go into isolation, or try comprehending the crisis that befell us. I understand it. This is so beautiful. I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind this because I'm not reading this to you. I'm reading it to it, because a lot of people won't go read. However, one cannot name, must not surrender to the sweet, cold admission that it's hard to fight. It's hard to stand against outrageous insults and arrogance, but those are your only choices on this day of days. You can surrender to an America that is dictatorial and fascistic and will grind into the day-to-day affairs of your life without any input from you, your friends, or your family. You can let other people dictate what your life will be. That's why it's called a dictatorship. This got me, even with the no sleep, fired up. You said, swear to yourself. Hang on, I need some music. Swear to yourself. You will not let this abomination abide without your voice of opposition, be it in an op-ed, Twitter responses, call into local radio shows, Facebook, whatever. Stay in this forum with me. Stay in this fight with me and Malcolm. Swear to make your voice heard, because suppressing your voice is next up after suppressing your vote. You must stand up, even when afraid. Say what you mean and feel. Right now you feel a miasma of grief and pain, but learn to stand up and say what you mean. Tell everyone what you think is right, honorable, and true before it is illegal. Malcolm, sorely needed this morning. Thank you.
Let me give you some instructions here.
Okay.
Here are the two phrases I want to hear out of everyone's mouth. I don't want to hear nothing, no discussion, no analysis, which is how they won. They speak in stupid, simple frames. And here's some phrases you need to learn. Here's one. How dare you speak to me about democracy and patriotism? The phrase, how dare you, had better lead every discussion you have. And the next phrase you need to say is, you voted and asked for this, and you're getting it. Right?
Malcolm,
the
main thing people said they voted on was democracy. But, he's gaslit them enough to go, we're the ones that were going to kill democracy, because he's the victim of witch hunts and whatever and political persecution and blah, blah, blah. I mean, this disinformation is complete now. Russia now has all these willing traitors here that will parrot whatever disinformation they...
Oh, a lot of people are going to die over this. People will lose their lives, not just women in the United States. They are going to round up people on the highways, the roads, at Walmart, maybe even stop you, ask you for your papers. You don't think this is going to happen? It's planned. Project 2025 will spring to life this week. Okay? Latinos, they will come and round up people who are illegal, and maybe you are illegal. Arabs and Muslims who voted against this because of Gaza. Gaza is finished because of this.
Yep.
If you voted against Kamala Harris over Gaza, you've sentenced them to death. They have no guardrails now. And definitely, you've sentenced the American democracy to death.
Think around the world. Think about waking up in Ukraine this morning, right? I mean, he has made them just as selfish as he is. It's like, oh, screw them. I don't want to give any money to other countries. The whole idea of democracy has been demolished.
Everything we fought for since World War II, since landing on Norway, has just been spat on. And it's been redefined, their treason, as patriotism. All right? I have hard time shutting up. But you know what? I know how to speak to these people now. These guys came and attacked me all morning. Shut up, respect the vote. No, right?
Yeah,
Foxtrot
F you.
uniform, Foxtrot uniform, Foxtrot uniform. We go into the fight and we fight. We stop mealy-mouthing and discussing this. And until we get some Democratic leadership that will stop discussing it and fight on their terms and show spine, we will all suffer.
I have my "I'm sorry about our president" T-shirt in every language to the rest of the world. President Zelensky congratulated Trump on his impressive election victory and expressed hope his election would bring just peace in Ukraine closer. Oh, boy. He said, I appreciate President Trump's commitment to peace through strength approach in global affairs. This is exactly the principle that can practically bring just peace in Ukraine closer. I hopeful we will put it into action together. Well, what else is he going to say? But what we know Trump is going to do is whatever Putin says to do.
That's diplomatic speaking. What he's going to do is he's going to cut off all aid to Ukraine. But let me tell you something. Ukraine ain't got nothing but fight in them. Okay? They will throw rocks. My soldiers are on the line right now, and they may never get another small donation from Americans because America's terrified right now of doing anything other than sitting. Here's what I recommend you do. Sit back, have a nice cool or hot drink, let the system crash, because that's what's happening. They voted for it. We need to be prepared as a unit, as a democratic body, to support our representatives, support our immediate families, support our immediate neighbors.
Yeah.
Right? But let me tell you something. The worst day hasn't come yet. That's January 20th, 2025. And that's the day I want you to look inside you and start committing yourself to saving American democracy. It will crash this time.
Yeah.
There won't be any soft landing.
Let me read the end of your piece. Right now, your MAGA neighbors will likely view you as a foreign enemy to be intimidated, detained, or destroyed. Be sure the next 4 years will be a time of turmoil, economic hardship, possibly civil unrest. Before you can follow instructions on navigating it, though, you must first organize, get your lifeboats back together, tie your fortunes to each other, move with a purpose in opposition to the storm threatening to scuttle your hopes, dreams, and families. Today is the day to let go of the mourning and make the American experiment work again. Have a good cry, spin on your heel, get a coffee, and let's go. I'm here with the incredibly handsome Dr. David Silverman to talk about ASEA Renew that I am holding in my hand. This stuff is amazing. Revitalizing Redox Gel. You hold up, you have you can it comes in drink form, and this is the gel form. I love, first of all, that supermodel Carol Alt will be promoting this. She's taken so many jobs from me, so I am so happy.
Just to give some context, because I have to tell you that this is very unique. This is not, it's not a pharmaceutical, it's not a nutritional product. It's something that our cells make. It's called redox signaling molecules. But bottom line is, our cells make redox signaling molecules. Your body makes it right now, but we all made more of it when we were younger. What's in this bottle is in you. It's in me, right? But I'll be 64 in 2 weeks, and I feel like I'm 30 years old. I've been drinking this for 13 years.
Wow. Doc, what a thrill to meet you and to hear more about this, because, you know, it's you just kind of go, oh, it works, but to hear about the why is fascinating to me. Dr. David Silverman, what a joy and a pleasure, and thank you so much.